You had to ruin it. We were having fun. That was very close. That could have gotten bad. I almost laughed. I can't believe it. That is bad. How did that almost make me laugh? That would have actually been horrible. My life flashed before my eyes. I thought I was gonna have to buy a maid outfit. Bro, it's just the way that he just picks her up like she's like a piece of paper. Just starts slamming her against the ground like it's nothing. Like, just chill out, bro. Like, one slam is actually, you know what, like 0 slams is enough. Like, you've slammed her once. You can just let her be. Just like, I don't know, just try run away. Just de-escalate the situation. But instead, you pick up her body and start bouncing her like a basketball. Look at her body. She looks folded like origami. What game is this even? I kind of want to play this game. Like, how can you just bring a gun into a club and just start shooting people? Is this GTA VR? I don't think they ever released that. Tech friend for life.
Dobby has been given a Glock!
Harry, I told you to give Dobby a sock, not a Glock.
Oh, Dobby's not gonna hurt us, right? Dobby demands V-Bucks, or Dobby will shoot up Hogwarts! You got any V-Bucks, Hagrid? 12,000 V-Bucks, or you all get Glocked! Dobby must get all the new Fortnite Halloween skins!
Well, looks like you're gonna have to give all of the money that your parents left over, Harry.
Dobby is rich! Dobby's gonna get all the victory royales with the Scooby-Doo skin! Get on, kid!
Okay, that was pretty good. The voice impression was pretty good. That almost made me laugh. Because, bro, it's just stupid stuff like this. Stupid skits like this. This seems like some sort of, like, old school video. Like, some, like, 2013 style video. There's always the random Gmod sort of videos. It's been a while since I've watched Harry Potter or read the books, but I think Dobby is always missing a sock. So instead of giving him a sock, he accidentally gave him a Glock. And if we don't give Dobby 12,000 V-Bucks, he's gonna shoot up the whole school like a school shooter. Randoms.
Introducing Baptist Heart and Vascular, 8 established practices unifying under one name with one mission to provide advanced, accessible, and coordinated heart and vascular care across Central and South Texas. Book now at BaptistHeartVascular.com.
Wow! Wow. Okay, that was a pretty funny video. Although, yeah, you know, it didn't quite push me over the edge. It is a funny video. Like, even if I don't laugh at stuff, I do find stuff funny. Like, this is a pretty decent video. It's a funny video. Maybe you could have gone like longer with like extending the what is it, like the audio is at the bite of 87 sort of thing, like go back and forth. And maybe you could have made it louder. Maybe you could have, you know, added some like distortion and stuff. Old Gramps.
Yo, Chase, go along.
Boy!
Nice catch, Cheer.
Not my name, quarter pounder.
Okay, that was pretty good, but it did not make me laugh. It was actually pretty funny. Although, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sure this took a long time to film, but it just did not make me laugh. There is only one of these nice catch cheer videos on TikTok that has ever made me laugh, and I guarantee none of you guys have sent it into the server. Wow, look at him. He's in a fairy outfit. Ha 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 ha. He spat an egg out of his mouth. And then instead of quarterback, it's quarter pounder because it's fat. Get it? He's fat. Ha 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 ha. And then he just hits him in the nuts. Bro, I would never agree to do this, but I guarantee they must have had some sort of like box, some sort of like cricket groin protection or something. Error underscore 1.1. Bro, I need to understand this context. This seems very out of context. What game could he possibly be playing? What the frick is Sam doing? What game is he playing? Gambling? How is gambling part of a game apart from like loot boxes and all that stuff? But honestly, you know what I was sort of thinking? Maybe he's not playing any gambling game. Maybe he's using that as a cover-up excuse because in reality, someone is underneath his desk giving him the wildest hawk tour. Like, do you see this? This must be like someone is definitely underneath his desk, but he's just saying, oh, it's gambling, just so he can, you know, like have a valid excuse. Otherwise, people will realize that someone's underneath his desk. Like, do you see this motion? This is not a gambling motion. This sort of looks like someone is definitely 100 million% underneath his desk. Eric.
I think that's it.
So why are we here? Why am I bringing you to this little girl's?
Oh, because I gotta give her the spike.
What?
Yeah, I gotta give her the spike for a science project.
Boy, why couldn't you just give it to our school?
Oh, because she said before I give her the pipe, she wanted me to eat her cake.
So what are we talking about right now?
She had a cake at lunch and she didn't want it, so she said I could eat it, and then she'll help me with my homework.
Man, I'm really confused on what's going on right now. You can just give her that tomorrow in school. I'm through.
Then I can't.
Why?
Because I'm suspended.
What you suspended for?
My friends told on me.
About what?
They told my teacher that I hit that girl.
Why did you tell them that you hit her?
Because that's the same reason why you tell all your friends when a girl let you hit.
Sean, be quiet, because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. When I hit a girl, okay, I'm not trying to hurt her.
Then I didn't try to hurt her neither.
What you do then?
I just walked up to her with this pipe. I tapped on her shirt. They said, you want it now or later?
What are you talking about, Sean?
It's not my fault. I didn't know it was going to be hard.
Get your...
Bro, what even is this father-son conversation? What did I even walk into? I feel like I shouldn't even be watching this conversation. He wants to give his crush his pipe. Okay, I'm sure he meant something else. I'm sure this is just a cover-up. Because what the frick is that girl meant to do with that pipe? Like a metal pipe? Like, is she gonna be recording like a brand new metal pipe sound effect? Or maybe she'll use it as a baseball bat? Like, maybe she can't afford like an actual proper baseball bat. But then she also wants you to eat her cake. And conveniently, you've brought her cake that she baked. But this is pretty unhygienic because this is like 1 day old, also in your pocket that entire time. I feel like this video is more concerning than humorous. Sherma.
We're just gonna take our pasta and put it in the pot. What we're gonna do is if you just wait like, 5 seconds, it's gonna soften.
Okay, now mix it.
Sometimes you gotta help it along a little bit. And you always want to keep track of which side was sticking out, because at the end we're going to compensate. I remember when I was a kid growing up, my friend Justin and I wanted to make a roller coaster, so we started saving money by putting our lunch money in a shoebox. And after about 6 months, we had a couple $100 in there, but it turns out that my friend Justin's sister's boyfriend had found the shoebox and he stole the money to pay for an abortion. Okay, this is looking just about ready.
Bro just dropped a fun fact in the middle of his cooking tutorial. I mean, we did not really ask for that. So your best friend's sister's boyfriend used the money to pay for an abortion, which means your best friend's sister got pregnant. Okay, well, that was some unnecessary information. I mean, okay, this could have been... this almost made me laugh because I thought it was going to go a different direction. But, I mean, yeah, I guess he couldn't, like, finish off the slam dunk. Pretty ugly. I shoved 11 bishops up my ass. 15 up.
Generative AI tools are powerful, no question. They can accelerate your workflow, help those without professional design training produce beautiful visuals, and spark entirely new directions for your next project. But like any tool in your creative stack, they have strengths and limitations.
Ugly. I shoved 11 bishops up my ass. 15 upvotes. 14 hours ago. Okay. This is pretty funny. I mean, I can sort of imagine this like as an actual video, and it's 17 minutes long, so like 1 bishop per minute. So Gotham Chess is playing chess, and every time he makes a blunder, he has to shove a bishop up his ass. And then by the time he gets to the 11th one, they're sort of like overflowing out his ass. Like he literally can't push it like any further up. It's sort of like, like waiting to burst out. Sharky Shaw.
ASMR. I have to go to bed.
Jesus Christ. Why didn't you just go to the bathroom before you began filming this ASMR? And what sort of ASMR technique is this? I think I'd rather watch paint dry than listen to your ASMR. Honestly, I'm glad you pooed your pants and crashed into the wall. No offense. They king.
But combined, when you draw the curves, you can achieve the equivalent of 50-watt charging, and you get to put 50 watts on the box, but it's with way less heat. But again, there's a downside to this method too.
Un inconvénient, à savoir une capacité globale de la batterie légèrement inférieure.
Bro, how does that even happen? Don't activate French audio on this video. It's a nightmare, and it just starts tweaking, absolutely tweaking. Apparently they fixed it. Okay, that would have actually been funny to look at. Sammy, am I the only one who brings these things home after going to the movies? Okay, how have you removed the cinema chairs from the cinema? D14 and D13. So you and your, I don't know, your girlfriend probably went to the cinemas and you just racked it. You just completely racked it. You just brought a screwdriver so you could unscrew it from the base. But I mean, they do make pretty good additions to your house, but I'm pretty sure that's illegal. That's literally stealing. X mute SoundCloud X. Bro, what are you doing to Elmo? Are you torturing Elmo with like shocking, like shock electricity, just like what is it, Hassan's dog? Is this meant to be some sort of like tickle bot so it can sense when you're tickling it, but only when it has a certain number of like voltage into it? And so if you sort of go beyond the max voltage, so maybe the max is like 6 volts or 12 volts or like 6 or 7 volts. If you go to like 24 volts, then it just completely breaks. I mean, it was a little bit funny. I mean, loud always equals funny, right? Am I right? Me like watermelon. Okay, I think I understand the joke here. So this guy's a Sigma for beating women. So it's sort of saying equal rights, equal fights. Is that his motto? But this is in-game, okay? YouTube man, you're a viewer, this is in-game. We do not condone violence against women. Because remember, boys, if you get slapped in the face, you get punched in the face, you get stabbed in the face, you get shot in the face by a woman, we're not allowed to fight back. Mint chocolate chip ice cream.
This isn't so bad. It's actually kind of okay. I totally got this.
You know, smartness-wise.
I'll get that.
Bro, what even is Sonic Boom about? Why are they making all these sus noises in there? Is this even a kids TV show? Who voice acted this? Was their budget so low that they couldn't even get like, you know, professional voice actors into the show? They had to just hire random people they found on the hub? Get it off! Get it! Oh, my headphones are gonna break. You gotta chill. You actually gotta chill. You're gonna kill someone with...
Does anyone have thoughts on the reading from last week?
I'm ordering another round. I get discounts. Anyone want one?
I'll take one.
Too late.
Start saving early and get ready for the year's biggest deals at the Living Spaces Black Friday event. Discover stylish, modern sofas starting at just $295. Elevate your gatherings with dining sets from...
Yesterday, my grandma sent me a video of a dog doing a backflip off the Empire State Building while hitting a 360 no-scope, which somehow blew up the second Twin Tower, and asked me, "Is this what you do in your little gaming YouTube videos?" And so I blocked her number and replaced her phone with a Nokia brick instead. Anyways, apparently she's not the only person who thinks AI-generated videos are real. Stupid AI slop comments by Gertyo. Oh my god, that is one ugly cat. No offense to the cat.
Oh my gosh! What breed of cat is that? That looks so strange.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Shannon Johnson, but the reason why that cat looks a bit strange is because that cat doesn't exist. But I guarantee Shannon secretly goons to that cat. She's asking what breed of cat it is, not so that she can avoid it, but because she wants to buy that breed of cat and potentially make the first human-cat hybrid, if you know what I'm saying.
What is going on with that cat? It looks so old and grumpy while it's taking a bath. I have to tell my husband about this.
And your husband is gonna tell you you're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. Angela, you're a freaking idiot.
Oh my! What breed of cat is this? Looks very strange.
Bro, forget about the breed of cat. It looks like your hair needs some more breeding. You need to breed your hair even more. You're going bald, Elizabeth. No offense, of course, no offense. But bro, like maybe get like a non-face profile picture. Maybe use some sort of like anime character and sort of like catfish someone instead.
Flying cars, they said. I miss Skibbity Toilet at this point.
Why
honestly,
do you miss a toilet? Hey, I don't
honestly, I agree.
This is so cute. I love cars.
That looks
what?
like...
What? is this guy high? Debbie, you need to stop taking the DRUGS. Because what type of car could this be? Does this look like a car to you? Actually, maybe to some people this looks like a car because, you know, sometimes you ride your grandpa, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it just sort of depends on what sort of upbringing and your sort of like trauma and all that stuff.
That looks like my husband. Oh my golly goodness gracious! This is a scientific breakthrough. What's the name of the new breed? I might buy one.
Of course you're gonna buy one, Mary, you horny little frick, you cheeky little bugger. You're gonna buy this cat because it reminds you of your dead husband. No offense to your dead husband.
Meow, meow, meow. Basic, meow, meow. Wow.
Bro, what is more AI generated, the comment or the actual original video? Oh, he's singing. He's heartbroken.
People who cried. Oh my God, did this actually happen? Why is that man's face on a pigeon? God, is the pigeon okay? God bless our pigeons in our USA.
Bro, your name is Robert Dick. Your name is literally Robert Dick. I feel like you should focus more on the paperwork to get your last name changed rather than these stupid AI videos on Instagram. Of course the pigeon is okay. Don't worry, the pigeon is okay. Anyways, pigeons don't even exist. Like, isn't it like pigeons are robots? Like, isn't that the theory? They're just a thing by the government? Because who has ever seen a baby pigeon? Like, baby pigeons don't exist because pigeons are robots.
Oh my God! What happened to the poor pigeon? The pigeon looks so sad. Bless the poor pigeon. Hashtag WAP all day.
What, just because the pigeon is black, you think the pigeon is sad? You think the pigeon was sad to be born black? That seems very racist, Linda. Wait, what was your name? Linda Wheeler. You are a racist.
So sadly, I'm crying. Oh no, it's so sad. My daughter keeps saying these things are fake, but I do not believe my daughter. I hope you are okay, pigeon.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but your daughter is correct on this one. I think you need to go see a doctor.
Oh my God, who made this poor pigeon cry? He's so sad. It's gonna make me cry.
Wow, great way to ruin the fun. Great way to ruin it all. It's just like, actually, okay, I was gonna say something, but I don't want to ruin it for people who still believe in it. Okay, now I don't know what to say here because, like, okay, I'm sure you know, okay, I'm sure half of you guys know what I was about to say, but like, okay, please don't say it in the comments just in case people still believe in it. But I assume most of you guys are old enough that you... Okay, I'm just gonna stop saying stuff just in case I ruin it for someone.
I say to you today, my friends, I have a dream that Tung Sahur will get a low taper fade. Whoa. And it will cost 6-7 barbershop headquarters.
Guys, this is real because AI wasn't a thing back then.
Throw time zones.
Did he actually say this?
Bro, what the frick do you think? Like, just think about it. Do you really think Martin Luther King... Wait, is that his name, Martin Luther King? Do you think Martin Luther King would say that? Tung Sahur is gonna get a low taper fade and it's gonna cause 6-7 barbershops? 6-7. No, of course not, bro. The low taper fade wasn't even a hairstyle back then, I don't even think.
Future gonna be scary.
What future do?
He kinda looks like Martin Luther King.
Yeah, I'm getting scammed in 2080.
Is this real?
What if Martin Luther had a nightmare?
See how? Let this man rest, brah.
Exactly, bro. He's not even alive to defend himself, and we're all just using his image to scam people. Because I guarantee when we're all older and we have dementia and everything, I guarantee at least one of us, we are going to get like scammed really badly. I guarantee at least 1% of Gen Z is getting brutally scammed.
Missed out on scent traps? Well, now you can carry that unforgettable scent everywhere with Herbal Essence's fragrance rays. A quick mist keeps your hair smelling irresistible. Herbal Essences, it's a scent they won't forget.
Would you rather jump out of a plane than shop for health insurance?
Yeah, a lot of people feel that way, but that's okay. Just call Health Markets. They can help make
really badly. I guarantee at least 1% of Gen Z is getting brutally scammed in 2080.
This has to be some form of racism.
Bro, what?
We're rewriting history, gang.
This was not my dream.
Yes, it was. He literally just said it.
It gets to a point.
Bro, I hope, okay, in GTA, I don't mean this seriously, but I hope P. Diddy finds you and brutally diddles you.
Hey, what the? Cat just took a fish!
Get back here!
Police! Move!
Get out!
Cat heading for the doors! Still moving, south lot!
Why is the cat not black?
I am screaming, oh kitty, go, go, go.
Leave the cat!
Guys, it's AI.
I mean, to be fair, this one actually looks pretty real. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this actually happened in real life. But what was this first comment? Why is the cat not black? Jesus Christ, why is racism this common on the internet? It sort of looks like this is out of a movie. Like, I can sort of imagine a cat just stealing a fish and, like, taking it home for its family, like it's a homeless cat or something. And the rest of the scene looks pretty legit. It sort of looks like a police body cam, sort of like that sort of grainy footage.
People will say it's C. It's not. I mean AI.
I'm so happy for this cat. Hey!
Oh geez, I thought it was real. I'm Dome.
2020, real or cake. 2023, real or fake. 2025, real or AI.
2026, Real or Madrid.
Call the police now!
2026 Real or Madrid. That is okay. That's actually a cracker. That's actually a cracker. That is the one time I will not fake laugh. That is actually a pretty good joke. That almost made me laugh. I'm so happy for this cat.
Call the police now!
I'm 100% sure it's AI.
Oh, poor thing, let them, they hungry.
It's AI.
Or real life. I let them take it, they are animal.
My cats say it's AI.
This isn't AI.
I know it's AI. I just can't. I know.
Bro, what is more AI? The actual AI video or these bots all commenting the exact same thing? Why are they commenting the exact same thing? I think that's like a trend, and I think if you comment that, you can get a lot of likes on your comments. But this person's cat says it's AI. Okay, everyone pack it up. This person's cat says it's AI, so it must be AI.
Oh my goodness, knife looks very sharp. Be careful not to cut yourself.
Oh my god, what shop do you go? They look good.
Remember when AI made 3 arms?
Yo!
No, that knife is so close to your fingers. Be careful. I'm sure your mom doesn't want the hospital trip.
Bro, first of all, what is your profile picture? What is that? You're taking some sort of mirror selfie with your phone blocking half your face? And second of all, why is your default thumbs up emoji the black skin color thumbs up emoji? Because based on your profile picture, it does not look like you have a single drop of black blood in you. But let's just take a closer look at this video again. Okay, so to be fair, the knife was pretty close to the fingers. You know what? It doesn't look that bad. Like, the fingers look pretty legit. But I mean, based on the audio and everything, like, this is like, I think it's meant to be a glass kiwi fruit. I don't think these kiwi fruits exist, but like, if they did exist, it does look pretty tasty. It looks like a gummy bear kiwi fruit. So I get why this person was trying to ask like where they buy it from.
Oh my god, so creamy. Don't stop, I'm close.
The hell are you talking about?
Jesus, is this the same video? What are you even talking about? Don't stop, I'm close. Is this meant to be some sort of like ASMR? Was this guy gooning to the kiwi fruit ASMR? Put the fries in the bag, bro.
Someone's grandma is gonna think this vid is real.
Oh my goodness, those poor kittens. Someone should save them.
What, you think this is some sort of sweatshop? Instead of having, like, children working in the McDonald's sweatshop, we now employ kittens?
I'm literally sobbing. Is this real?
Oh, such cute kittens. Can I order food from them?
Is this real or AI?
It's real.
No movies!
Wow.
No movies, bro. Andrew Tate. No movies. Girlfriend wants to go movies. No movies.
Girlfriend said, let's go movies. No!
No movies!
Wow, such intelligent kittens. They're so smart, but at least the ice cream machine works this time. Such awesome videos. Keep up the work.
But at least the ice cream machines work this time. That's a cracker, Sharon. That really cracked me up that time. Not funny, didn't laugh.
Es real.
Oh my goodness! Why are the kittens making the food? It could have germs now. This is not okay. We can't be doing this to our animals like that. This is illegal. I will be pressing charges.
Bro's about to press charges against a bunch of pixels. He's about to press charges against OpenAI. OpenAI is worth $500 billion. Do you really think you can press charges against them? Is this AI? Oh, okay. Okay, maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Real or cake?
fake or fake?
I don't think it's AI. If you have seen how the seagulls in Cornwall act, this is very believable.
I'm gonna get scabbed when I'm old.
Excuse me? What did you even say here? Bro tried to mock the bird, but he failed. Okay, actually, okay, when you slow it down, it actually makes sense.
It's AI because the glass circle was perfect, and then it continues to munch at the glass. I don't think seagulls.
You might have hidden waves and curls, so I'm partnering with Aussie to help you unlock them. First things first, you gotta wash and condition, and the Aussie Miracle Wave Shampoo and Conditioner is the...
I don't think seagulls do that.
Bro, that is the thing that makes you think it's AI, not the fact that a seagull is strong enough to smash through a car's front windshield. Because a car's front windshield is meant to be like the strongest glass in the car. Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't shatter when you get into a car crash. So how could a seagull possibly break it? The only thing that gave it away was the fact that it was a perfect circle. But to be fair, it did look pretty real. It honestly did look a little bit real.
I'm gonna get over them scams.
The seagull.
It's AI.
IA.
AI.
IA.
What?
IA or IA?
AI.
Bro, what are the percentage chances of 5 different people spelling AI incorrectly in a row? Is IA, because spelling the word correctly is a 50-50 chance. It's either AI or IA. And so to get it wrong 5 times in a row, the odds would literally be 3%. There's a 3% chance at spelling the word wrong 5 times in a row. And somehow these comments, this chain of comments has managed to do that.
We love all countries and presidents. This is a chance for world peace.
Bro, it's AI.
Where did they meet each other?
Is this tough in the Big 25?
Wow, all presidents together.
Bro, what do you mean all presidents? Are the only countries that exist in this world United States of America and Russia? Wait, who are the other presidents? So it's America, North Korea, Russia, and then there's America again, Joe Biden, and then we have Barack Obama, so that's America again. So that comment really thinks that these are the only presidents to ever exist in the entire history of the world? Is this guy Jen Bezos or something? No, she's actually not Jen Bezos. Surprisingly, she's not Jen Bezos. She's old as hell, bro. She looks like she's past her expiry date. No offense.
Just incredible.
Since when did this happen?
Guys, it's AI.
No, it's not.
And these men are supposed to be in charge of countries in war. Nonsense.
Haha, this looks very insightful. I hope one day I could ride in yacht. The games would be incredible to play.
Bro, is this really the only thing this guy had to comment? Not the fact that like all the presidents in the world are in one boat just playing chess, but the fact that one day he wants to own a yacht to be able to play chess in a yacht. What is this guy? Some like Alpha Sigma male?
Hands behind your back, sir.
Yeah, I'm doing it. You know, a little tight on the wrist there, officer.
Cuffs are secure. You got anything sharp on you?
Just my whip, which apparently is illegal now. Hey, for the record, I came here for a bucket, not a booking.
He looks like Peter from Family Guy.
Is this AI?
Why in the heck are they arresting Family Guy?
Jesus, it's Family Guy.
Fortnite changed, bro.
Oh my God, is this true?
America is like a cartoon show.
But also, America is dumb as frick. How are all these people thinking that this is an actual real thing? He looks like Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Well, I mean, have you thought about the possibility that maybe he is Peter Griffin from Family Guy and this is just a fake AI video? Like, who would ever dress up like this normally? Like, how could this ever be a real video? But to be fair, it could technically be a real video. Like, all you needed some random overweight guy, give him some glasses, give him a chopped haircut, some white shirt, and some green pants.
Was he in Family Guy?
Oh my God, the people that don't know this is real?
It's AI.
Oh my God, he's real. YouTube is free, ... Been watching him for over 5 years. Man who looks like Peter Griffin, real name, Rob Frenzy.
There is absolutely no way this person thinks this is real. She's delusional and she keeps trying to convince herself. She's even replying to her own comment. She's been watching him for over 5 years. Bro, that's when you know this person might have schizophrenia.
Shush yourself. I'm enjoying my discounts.
This is the quiet section.
Then why are you talking?
Make killing germs a piece of cake. Safeguard.
Chillin' it.
What? No! Stop! Ow!
Social media has enabled many people to make a career for themselves as content creators who spread joy and positivity through their videos. However, on the other hand, social media has also enabled trolls to brutally roast these creators by posting the most insane comments. Corny posts getting cooked by Instagram comments by unknown giants.
This is a waifu. A waifu in denial is a tsundere, but an easily flustered waifu, that's a bokodere. Not to be confused with a socially anxious waifu, because that's a dandere, but if it's a timid dandere, then it's actually a hachidere. And do not mess with a scheming waifu. That's an utsadere. Sometimes a love-struck waifu is just a harmless...
Bro, okay, I'm losing too many brain cells. I can't keep track. How many dares are there? Why do we need to know every type of waifu? Who posted this? Who posted this? Every type of waifu explained? What am I meant to do with this information? Like, how am I meant to apply this information to the real world? Like, what am I meant to do? Like, if I date a girl, like, am I meant to categorize them as one of these waifus? But then even if I do, like, categorize them accurately, what do I do from there?
Just a harmless bakadere, but then it grows sweet and psychotic in love, and that's a yandere. Now, a disturbed yandere is no longer just a yandere. It's a...
Big news for the jobless.
How about you do your laundry?
Oh my god, bro. I can smell the original video from here. They haven't done their laundry in like years. They spent 3 years like compiling this entire list of like all the waifus, and they had no time to actually do their laundry.
Wholly unemployed.
Oh my god.
Get a job today.
Get a job today. What the? That doesn't even make any sense. Like that's not get a job today. You're just chucking today like.
How about touching some grass today?
Bro, need to shower
today.
I shower too much to understand this.
Unemployment final boss. Jobs, bro. Jobs.
Don't forget the deodorant.
Oh my god. Deodorant today. What the hell is this? This video makes me feel like jumping off the nearest cliff today. In GTA, of course. In GTA today.
You have 10 seconds to pitch your business. The room's watching, investors waiting.
10
Oh, ow, ow, oh, Pete, get it now!
When I was 5 years old, my teacher took away my iPad, and so I stapled her ball sack to the ceiling fan and set it to max speed. However, for some reason, a lot of people on TikTok seem to have similar stories that are sometimes even worse than mine.
My classmate beat me in Uno, so I cut off his balls, blended it, and made him drink it. Yeah, this is definitely my...
Whoa, okay, your classmate just beat you in Uno, bro. It's just a game. It's not even an online game. It's a physical card game. Jesus Christ, how bad are your anger management issues? You cut off his ball sack so he can never have kids ever again, but then you also blend it into a smoothie and you force him to drink it like it's like a protein shake. You basically make him drink a smoothie of his own homemade special sauce, straight from the source.
Yeah, this is definitely my most reasonable mild crash out. This wasn't a game. It was a battlefield. Final card. 1 draw 2. And then, boom, he hits with me with a +4. The rest of my class laughed and cheered like he just cured world hunger. Me? I wasn't clapping nor cheering, I was plotting.
Powertrain Products is one of the nation's leading suppliers of remanufactured, rebuild, and used engines, transmissions, differentials, transfer cases, and cylinder heads. We offer the industry's best quality and pricing on replacement engine and drivetrain components. Our replacement engines are fully updated, including all known OEM and aftermarket repairs. We correct any performance problems and ensure that the engine you receive is an improved product over the original factory design. All of our remanufactured car and truck engines are delivered completely assembled and comes with a 3-year, 1,000,000-mile warranty. Powertrain Products also offers a 7-year, 1,000,000-mile no-fault parts and labor warranty, the greatest warranty available in the industry. Visit powertrainproducts.net to get a free, no-obligation price quote today.
Nor cheering, I was plotting. Step 1. Cut off his balls. How did I do this, you may ask? Simple, I knew a buddy, but don't be confused. This isn't the same buddy as my other video. Step 2. After I cut off his balls, I needed to blend it now. Since this was happening during the night, I couldn't use the blender as that would wake him up, so I had to manually blend his balls.
What? You manually did it? So not even with an actual machine, you just slice and diced it with a knife. You just got 2 knives and you just went crazy with it. But at least it was detached from the guy at this point. Like at least you weren't blending it while it was still attached to his body.
Step 3. Drinky drink time. When he got to school, I told him I got a drink for him as a prize for beating me in Uno. But little did he know he was drinking his own balls. After he had finished, I showed him a picture of what I had done. He looked at me, then my phone, then the cup. All he could do was stare in fear shock.
But then, wouldn't he know? that his balls are missing? Like, if my balls were cut off, I think I would be able to tell that they were missing. And so how did this guy not realize that his balls were missing and turned into a smoothie and he just drank it? Like, wouldn't he, like, be wondering where his balls went? Like, his balls just went missing. He woke up one morning and his balls were missing.
The cherry on top? I gave him a +4 card, just so he would remember this moment for the rest of his life. Now every time he hears Uno, he just freezes in fear. So yeah, he won Uno. But I took his balls anyways. Thank you guys so much for all the support. We're almost at 1,000 followers.
Bro, do not support this guy. We do not condone this sort of behavior. We do not condone chopping off someone's balls if you lose in Uno. It's just a game. Like, what are you trying to do? You're trying to get like a 100% win rate in Uno out of all games. Uno? Like, not even like CSGO or Fortnite. Uno? I feel like maybe I'd understand if, like, you know, you lost in like League of Legends or something and you did this, but bro, it's Uno. It's an Italian card game. How are you getting this mad over an Italian card game?
My brother spread rumors that I am gay, so I turned him into a femboy and
made 5 guys smash him.
Now you better...
Whoa. Okay, so I guess you're now you're spreading the rumor that he is gay. But calm down, bro. Like, just Jesus Christ. Like, maybe you are gay. Maybe you are sort of like exploring your sort of like preferences and all that stuff. It's okay. It's honestly okay.
Now you better hear me out, or you may be next. I was pissed off when my brother started spreading rumors that I was gay. He thought it was funny, but it made my life hell at school and with friends. I couldn't let him get away with it, so I started thinking about how to get back at him. He was always acting tough, but I knew he had a weak spot. I decided to turn the tables and make him regret messing with me. First, I came up with a plan to turn him into a femboy. I grabbed some of my sister's clothes, skirts, makeup, and heels, and forced him to put them on.
How though? Okay, let's hear your explanation.
He tried to fight me, but I was stronger and held him down.
Okay.
I made him wear a wig and painted his nails, turning him into this girly version of himself. He looked ridiculous and begged me to stop. But I wasn't done yet. Once he was dressed up, I called up some guys I knew from the neighborhood. They were rough types who didn't care about rules, and I told them about my brother and what he did to me. I offered them a deal. They'd get to have their way with him if they helped me teach him a lesson. In no time, I lined up 5 of them, all ready to go. The first guy stepped in, smirking as he saw my brother all dolled up. He pushed him onto the bed and started smashing him hard.
Whoa.
My brother screamed and tried to get away, but we held him there. It was rough, and I watched to make sure it happened just like I...
Bro, okay, you actually gotta chill. You just stood there watching. You're not even gonna help your brother. You're making these 5 guys brutally diddle your femboy brother.
The guy didn't hold back, smashing him over and over until he was exhausted. After the first one finished, the second guy took his turn. He was even rougher, grabbing my brother by the hair and smashing him without mercy. I could hear the cries, but it felt like justice for all the lies he spread. My brother was sweating and pleading, but nobody listened. It was clear he was breaking down. Then the third guy jumped in, wasting no time. He smashed him even harder than the others, making the whole room shake. My brother was there.
How can somebody smash someone so hard that the whole room starts shaking? How violent were the back shots? And keep in mind, this is all because your brother spread a rumor about you. It's like, it may not have been, like, you know, proven to be true anyways. It was just a rumor. Like, it's not like everyone in the school believed it.
My brother was barely fighting back anymore, just lying there in defeat. I stood by, feeling a twisted sense of satisfaction as I saw him get what he deserved. The fourth guy was next, and he went at it with a vengeance. He smashed him relentlessly, not giving him a break. My brother's voice was hoarse from yelling, and his makeup was smeared all over his face. It was messy and intense, and I made sure it kept going. Finally, the fifth guy finished things off. He smashed him one last time, pushing him to his limits. By the end, my brother was a wreck, curled up and sobbing. I let the guys leave, and I just stared at him, knowing he'd never spread rumors about me again. It was over, and I felt like I'd won. That's your sign to never spread rumors about me.
Okay, I think we've all learned our lesson. So this is the important moral of the story. Never spread rumors about anyone just in case they are like some sort of sicko psychopath and turn you into a femboy and get 5 big brolic dudes to smash you, brutally smash you.
My brother smashed my controller, so I smashed his sister. Sounds insane.
Whoa, wait. Your brother, and then you're gonna smash your brother's sister. Isn't that your sister? And so what did your sister do in this situation? Your innocent sister just gets smashed out of nowhere because of something your brother did? Her brother? Your brother? So you're just using this as an excuse to smash your sister.
Sounds insane, but let me explain. We were playing late at night, and I was 1 win away from finally hitting my record. Out of nowhere, he grabbed my controller, slammed it on the ground, and laughed while the pieces scattered everywhere. I yelled, but he just said, "Maybe now you'll stop being a loser gamer."
What?
Even his friends in the party chat laughed at me. That was the exact moment I decided he had to pay. For weeks, I acted like it didn't bother me. I even let him borrow my games, use my headset, all while planning something much bigger. And I knew exactly how to get to him, through the one person he loved more than anything, his sister.
Okay, and what do you mean he... Like, so wait, what is going on here? So are you saying that he also smashes his sister and you also smash your sister, so you're both smashing the same person?
Slowly, I started...
I got this wow skin from Olay Body Wash. It's new super serum with 5 powerful ingredients. 5 benefits in one. My skin goes from dull to luminous. For me, it's only Olay Super Serum Body Wash.
Saying that he also smashes his sister and you also smash your sister, so you're both smashing the same person?
Slowly, I started hanging out at their place more often, helping her with homework, making her laugh, being the nice guy. My brother never suspected a thing. One thing led to another, and soon, I was in her room instead of his. The twist? The next morning, I walked downstairs just as my brother came home early. He saw me leaving her room, his sister still half asleep behind me. Our eyes locked. He asked, "What the hell are you doing here?" I just smiled, held up the broken pieces of my old controller, and whispered, "I found a better way to play." Then I walked out, leaving him to figure out the mess upstairs.
Wait, but isn't your brother your brother? And so, isn't that your house? Like, what do you mean you went over to their place? It's literally your own brother. So you snuck into your own house in the middle of the night somehow. I wonder how you managed to sneak into your own house. And then you brutally smashed your sister, which happened to be his sister as well. So I'm pretty sure what is happening here is that you've just used this as an excuse to smash your own sister. Your sister had nothing to do with this at all.
He fed me peanuts, knowing I was allergic. So I sewed his nuts to his forehead.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay, how can I even reach? I don't even think I can do that. I'm not flexible for that to happen. Unless your ball sack is like super saggy, then like you can stretch it up without even having to bend over.
In high school, I was the quiet kid. Stayed out of trouble, minded my own business. But that never stopped Marcus, your textbook meat-headed bully, from making me his personal entertainment. Marcus thought life was a joke, and worse, he thought allergies weren't real. Every day it was something. Stolen lunches, tripped in the hallways, dumb pranks that weren't funny to anyone except him. But nothing came close to what happened that day. See, I'm deathly allergic to peanuts. Everyone knew it. Teachers, students, even cafeteria workers. I always carried my EpiPen. Because one mistake, and it was game over.
I mean, to be fair, like, allergies, like, especially, like, you know, anaphylaxis is, like, pretty serious. Like, that is definitely life-threatening. You should never, mess around with that sort of stuff. Because I think one of my friends is, like, anaphylactic to seafood. And so, like, we take it pretty seriously. Because if he, eats seafood accidentally, then he could actually die.
Marcus, he saw it as an opportunity. The day started normal, until after third period. I left class for a few minutes, and that was all it took. Marcus stole my EpiPen from my bag. Then during lunch, he swapped my usual jam sandwich for a peanut butter and jelly. I took one bite. My throat closed up. My chest locked. My vision blurred. I collapsed right there on the cafeteria floor, gasping, choking, while everyone panicked. Next thing I remember, I woke up in a hospital bed. 1 year later.
1 year later. 1 year, a 1 year coma. What? Bro, that would be so annoying. Like, and you don't even remember anything. You've just lost a whole year of your life. And like, if you're young, then that's like a pretty large percentage of your life.
I had been gone for a whole year. The school said it was an accident. My mother blamed herself, thinking she mixed up the lunches. Nobody had answers. Everyone moved on, except me. When I returned, Marcus was different. Gone was the cocky smirk. He smiled at me, helped carry my books, treated me like a friend. But I knew the truth. He wasn't sorry because he cared. He was sorry because he got away with it. So I smiled back, because I had a plan. My father owned a private hospital, newly built, barely operational. No patients, no cameras, no questions. I asked my dad to let me...
What sort of hospital is that then? That is not a private hospital. That is some sort of illegal underground bunker where illegal surgeries are taking place. I'm pretty sure if like abortion is illegal in your state, I'm pretty sure, that's what happens. Maybe these private hospitals will perform the abortions for you, like underground,
I asked my dad to let me and some friends have a sleepover there. He agreed. That night, I invited Marcus along with a few mutual friends. Everyone thought it was just a hangout, until my dad left. Then, the fun began. Marcus woke up strapped to a surgical table, surrounded by a team of the finest, unlicensed, underqualified specialists I could find. By morning, Marcus had a new look. Let's just say, his ego wasn't the only thing attached to his head anymore.
That's a cracker. His ego wasn't the only thing attached to his head anymore, because let me guess, his ballsack was now attached to his head.
My friends, shocked. The school, speechless. Me, finally. at peace.
Well, I mean, honestly, serves him right for, like, you know, like removing the EpiPen as well. Because if he hadn't have removed the EpiPen, then maybe you wouldn't have, you know, fallen into that 1-year coma. Like, if you just stabbed yourself with the EpiPen in the thigh, then maybe you would have, like, you know, like come out of that fine, like back before the coma. But does that really excuse taping someone's ballsack to their forehead? Honestly, I mean, that, like, what Marcus did is it's pretty bad. Like, that is pretty bad. And so maybe in GTA, maybe it would be okay just to, you know, surgically sew his forehead to his ballsack.
My sister cheated on me with my brother, so I hooked up with their mom.
What? Your sister cheated on you with your brother? Wait, why are you dating your sister in the first place?
It was supposed to be a regular weekend, but everything changed when I found out my sister, Jenna, had been cheating on me with my brother, Alex. I couldn't believe it. The betrayal cut deep, and I felt like my whole world was crashing down. After confronting them, I stormed out, my mind racing.
The new Whataburger Bacon Wrangler Double. It's got 2 fresh beef patties, crispy onion strings, football, bacon, honky tonks, Monterey Jack, and American cheese, rodeos, and Chipotle aioli. It's the Texiest thing in Texas. What a burger.
My mind racing with anger and hurt. I needed to do something to distract myself from the mess they had made of my life. That's when I remembered Jenna's mom, Karen. She was always kind to me and had a way of making me feel better whenever I needed it.
Yeah, because she is your own mom. Your sister's mom is your own mom. So you're gonna be cheating on your sister with your mom?
I decided to pay her a visit. When I knocked on the door, she answered with a warm smile. "Hey, sweetie, what brings you here?" she asked, sensing my distress. I forced a smile and tried to play it cool. "Just wanted to talk. Can I come in?" She nodded and led me to the living room. We sat down, and I poured my heart out about the betrayal. Karen listened intently, her expression shifting from concern to something more intense. "I'm so sorry you're going through this," she said softly.
What? So she's fine with it? Your mom is okay with you dating your own sister? Is this... what country is this? I don't think this is any country apart from, like, America, Alabama.
She said softly, reaching out to touch my arm. I felt a spark at her touch, and before I knew it, I leaned in closer. The tension in the room shifted, and suddenly, we were kissing. It felt wrong and right all at once. I had never thought of her that way, but in that moment, it felt liberating to break free from the pain Jenna had caused me. We ended up in her bedroom, and the chemistry was undeniable. I couldn't believe I was hooking up with Jenna's mom, but it felt like the ultimate act of reclaiming my power.
Bro, I mean, the reason why you can't believe you're hooking up with Jenna's mom is because you can't believe you're hooking up with your own mom.
Afterward, as we lay together, I felt a newfound sense of confidence. I had turned the tables on the situation and reminded myself that I wouldn't let anyone else dictate how I felt about myself. Later, I received a text from Jenna, apologizing and asking to talk. I smirked as I typed back, not interested. I had moved on, and this time, I was the one in control. Sometimes, you have to make bold choices to find your happiness again, and I had just done that.
I mean, is that really a bold choice? I feel like that is potentially an illegal choice. Isn't it illegal to do, like, the frickety with your own family? But why would you ever date your sister in the first place? Like, this should never have been a story. If you weren't dating your sister in the first place, then she wouldn't have ever cheated on you.
He killed my dog, so I skinned his balls and nailed them to the ceiling.
Whoa.
See?
Okay. I mean, yeah, killing a dog is pretty bad. I mean, okay. So your friend's just gonna be hanging from the ceiling by his ballsack, like just nailed. Like instead of being nailed to a cross, his ballsack is just gonna be nailed to the ceiling. Okay, that would be an interesting ornament to sort of walk into the house and see.
See, Rex wasn't just a dog. He was family. He was the only one who made the silence feel less empty. When I came home tired, Rex was there. When I was broken, Rex sat by me. He didn't need words. He just understood. And Mike took that away, poisoned him, left him twitching, choking in the dirt. I found Rex's body cold, stiff, his eyes still open like he was asking why. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I got quiet. Quiet is dangerous.
Bro, quiet is dangerous. If my eyes turn red, run. Bro, shut the hell up. You are not the quiet kid. You are like some sort of wannabe quiet kid.
Quiet means I'm already planning. Mike thought he was safe. He strutted around town with that smug grin, laughing like nothing could touch him. Rich parents, lawyers on speed dial. He thought the world would always protect him. He was wrong. I found him alone. No friends, no backup, just him and me. And I made him pay. The blade cut deep. His screams turned into whimpers, then into silence. And when it was over, I nailed his manhood to the ceiling above 3 hungry bulldogs.
Oh, okay, so now I get it. So he's not hanging from the ceiling from his ball sack. I think you've removed his ball sack and just nailed it to the ceiling, just as like a decoration, like the hanging dingling, and it's just gonna, I don't know, like piss out pee. Like, it's sort of like a shower head, but it's like taped to the ceiling. Actually, you know what you could do? You can modify your shower head so that you could, you know, stretch his dingling around it so that like the water comes through his dingling instead of through the shower head. That would be an insane shower.
They jumped for it like it was Black Friday at Walmart. Mike's eyes wide, begging, gagging. And me? I just leaned back and said, "Dinner's served." But revenge doesn't stop with one body. He had a brother, Jacob.
What?
Jacob was the golden boy. Quarterback, homecoming king, the kind of high school jock who thought the sun rose just to see his reflection. He'd spent years tormenting me, shoving me in lockers, laughing when I bled, making sure I never forgot I was beneath him. So I started over. I stalked him, watched his routines, his gym sessions, his mirror selfies, his late-night drives. He thought he was slick, sneaking off with cheerleaders, flexing at gas stations like a rejected TikTok thirst trap. I knew him better than he knew himself. I knew when he'd be alone. I knew when he'd be weakest. Weeks turned into months, and then I struck. Boom. 2 shots to the head. Clean, precise.
Bro, his brother Jacob, what did he do to you? Okay, so to be fair, he did bully you, but at the same time, he didn't do anything in this specific situation with the dog. He didn't kill your dog. He was just like a bully, and like he just let him be. Like, I'm sure he'll grow out of it. But instead, you shoot him in the head?
No hesitation, no speech, just the echo of the gun and the thud of his body hitting pavement. And just like that, Mike lost more than his pride. He lost his brother. He lost his future. He lost the chance to ever have kids. They took Rex. I took their bloodline. Now the town whispers. Some say I'm a monster. Some say I'm a ghost. I don't care what they think. Because every time I close my eyes, I still see Rex wagging his tail, waiting by the door. And every time they close theirs, all they see is me. Moral of the story? Don't mess with someone's dog, or you'll find out just how creative grief can get.
I mean, I feel like we already learned that moral of the story after John Wick. Like, when the guy kills John's dog, like, John just goes complete crazy sicko mode and just kills everyone. But in this situation, okay, so your friend killed your dog and so you tape his ball sack to the ceiling. Maybe that's valid, but you also go and kill his brother for no reason? I mean, I feel like that's a little bit too far. His brother didn't have anything to do with killing your dog. And so honestly, you should have just left it after the first thing. Just tape your friend's balls to the ceiling and then that's it. Leave it at that.
My brother told my mom about my search history, so I turned him into a femboy and removed his virginity.
Whoa!
Look, don't come for me until you...
Whoa. That is not like what you should do. How is that your first thought? It's just a search history, bro. It's literally just like text. You could just say it's an AI generated image.
Look, don't come for me until you've heard the full story. My little brother Liam decided to be a hero. Went through my phone, found search history. You know, the usual stuff. Anime, memes, some specific art like femboys, furries, and other stuff.
Okay, I mean that's valid. There's nothing wrong with that. We are very inclusive in this community.
Instead of being a bro, he printed it, highlighted it, gave our mom a full PowerPoint presentation at dinner.
What?
I was grounded for a month. Mom looked at me like I'd drowned a puppy. I didn't scream, I didn't fight him. That's what he wanted. I got creative. Liam's a gym bro. All he cares about are his gains and his loser football friends. His biggest fear? Being perceived as soft. Or cute. So I became his personal stylist. Against his will. Phase 1. I swapped his manly body wash for my lavender and honey scrub. Within a week, his teammates were asking why he smelled like a bath and Body Works. The confusion on his face was priceless. Phase 2. Laundry warfare. I started mixing my clothes with his. A lace trim from my fishnets tangled in his jeans. A revealing top snuck into his load. His gray sweats came out smelling like vanilla and shimmering under the lights. The masterpiece was the school charity event. I bought 24 rainbow bracelets, paid his best friend $20 to tell everyone Liam had a crush on some goth boy by the bleachers and was changing his vibe to impress him. Overnight, the narrative shifted. Liam wasn't just a jock. He was the sensitive king. His friends thought it was hilarious. They dared him to wear a choker, bought him a skirt as a joke. And the thing is, he didn't hate it. The attention was an addiction. He started asking me for advice. How to walk in platforms, how to do eyeliner. His search history quickly became way worse than mine.
Wait, so you fully converted him into a femboy and he's going along with it. You know what, like this is not bad. Like maybe he's discovering new things about himself. You know what, maybe he enjoys us. I mean, maybe it's not as bad as it initially seemed.
He started a TikTok, Pretty Boy Liam. But I wasn't done. I introduced him to my friend Alex. Alex is persuasive. They started talking, hanging out. Then one night, I heard things from his room. Let's just say Alex fully educated him. Clapped his cheeks. Now Liam doesn't just dress the part, he lives it. Full time. He never apologized for snitching. He probably doesn't even remember. These days, he's too busy picking out fishnets and living his best life.
I mean,
so, yeah.
you know what? Maybe he's grateful. Maybe he's grateful that you turned him into a femboy. Maybe he was just waiting for this moment his entire life. So you know what? This is actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad. I thought at the start you were the one who, took his virginity, but instead it was someone else. You know what? This is actually a pretty calm story. It's a happy ending, I think.
Hey, I'm headed to HEB. Need anything?
Actually, yeah, I do got a list going. Wait, where did that come from? Seriously?
What's up, guys? It's Quandale Dingle here. I put perks in Vladimir Putin's drink, and he went to bed for a really long time. I trapped my autistic son's hand in an air fryer. My Asian brother Quan Ling Ling Dingle put illegal substances in my ramen and I died.
Yesterday, I was at the grocery store when the janitor accidentally bumped into me. And so I ripped off his foreskin, wrapped it around his head like a balaclava, gave him a microphone, and forced him to sing Yeet songs while I hit the gritty down the milk aisle. But anyways, over the past week, I've noticed a similar trend on TikTok where people either make up or tell the most unhinged true stories that have ever happened to them.
He tickled my balls, so I sewed his nuts to his mom's asshole.
He tickles my balls, so I sewed... Wait, what? He tickled my balls, so I sewed his nuts to his mother's asshole? Great, so now are they just gonna do the Alabama frickety-frickety, the mother-son bonding experience?
Okay, so before anyone judges me, just know this man earned every single stitch. A few weeks ago, my roommate, Jake, thought it would be hilarious to sneak up on me while I was napping on the couch and tickle my balls.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, okay, you're getting your revenge for that. Okay, yeah, that is assault. It's your roommate. You trust your roommate, and the moment you sleep for the first time on the couch, he tickles your pickle. Honestly, I'd be pretty mad as well. I don't know whether I'd go so far as to, sew his nutsack to his mom's asshole, but, I mean, okay, let's just hear some more context.
Not just a poke. Not just a light tap. This man went full gremlin mode and thought he was funny. I wake up, nearly kick him in the jaw, and he's laughing like a hyena, saying, "Chill, bro, it's just a joke."
It's just a joke. It's just a joke. The joke. Tickling someone's pickle? That's not a joke.
Nah, I don't chill. I plot. So I waited. I bided my time. I watched him, studied his habits like I was prepping for a National Geographic documentary. Fast forward to last night. He passed out drunk on the couch. Perfect opportunity. I grabbed my sewing kit, yes, I sew, don't judge me, and decided to take his little ball tickle prank to the next level. I carefully, very carefully, tied his nuts with a thin surgical thread. Then I extended that...
What? How can you very carefully do that without him noticing? You tied his nuts together with a thin surgical thread. Bro, I don't care how thin that thread is. There is no way he doesn't notice that.
Then I extended that thread all the way to his mom's room. She lives next door, don't ask. It's a long story.
Okay.
She was sleeping on her side. And, well, let's just say I connected things. The next morning, Jake wakes up screaming. His mom wakes up screaming. The thread pulled tight. Chaos. Screaming. Cursing. Tears. I have never laughed harder in my life. Now Jake won't even look me in the eye.
I don't know whether to laugh or be concerned. That is very concerning. This guy's a psycho. He's actually a psycho. You think this is funny? I mean, humor is subjective. Okay. Let's continue.
Now Jake won't even look me in the eye. His mom moved out. And the best part? Nobody has touched my balls since. Follow for more or you're next.
Okay. How do I... I'm not even signed in. I'm on a private browser. I can't follow. I would... If I was signed in, I would, okay? I mean, okay, Jesus. But first of all, why does your roommate's mum live next door to you guys? Like, can't he just live with his mum? If his mum didn't live next door, then you wouldn't have even thought of this idea. So honestly, it's their fault. It's their fault for,
Since I started advertising on Amazon, it's given me more revenue to where I can buy more ingredients and have more of a cushion so we don't take a chance of stocking out of anything. That helps me to feel stable, and I'm able to achieve.
If his mum didn't live next door, then you wouldn't have even thought of this idea. So honestly, it's their fault. It's their fault for, giving you this opportunity, setting it up, and giving you the alley-oop. All you had to do was dunk it, I guess.
I didn't get any treats for Halloween. So I got everyone in my neighborhood pregnant. Look, I know this...
Whoa. What? How is it their fault? Okay, let's just try to think about this logically. So you didn't get any Halloween candy for Halloween, so you made everyone pregnant. Okay, so maybe you went to the doors and they just refused to give you Halloween candy. They said, we don't do trick or treat. And so then your revenge is to get everyone pregnant. Okay? There is some Actually, I didn't even know whether there's any logic there, but at least we have a bit of an explanation. Okay, let's continue. Let's hear more.
I know this sounds bad, like really bad, but you have to understand, I snapped. Halloween is my thing. I wait all year for this.
That's no excuse.
I had my costume ready since July. I carved 6 pumpkins. I decorated my house with fake spider webs, strobe lights, and a fog machine that cost more than my rent. I was ready to collect my treats like the king of the cul-de-sac. But when October 31st came, not a single person had candy. Oh, sorry, maybe next year? We're not celebrating this year. Inflation hit us
I mean, maybe you live in Australia, because Halloween was like yesterday when I'm filming this video, and no one was out on the streets. It was just like completely empty. No houses decorated the thing with Halloween. Like maybe there was like one house on the street that decorated, but like that's the only house. And so I imagine like if you go trick-or-treating in Australia, like the only places you can get candy from are from the decorated houses, and there's only one decorated house per street. So maybe this guy just spawned into the wrong country. Maybe he was just in Australia.
I thought it was a joke. But by the 10th house, I realized they were serious. They left me out here with my little pumpkin bucket, dressed as Dracula, looking like a clown. That's when something inside me broke. I don't know what possessed me, but I went full villain mode. One by one, I snuck into every single house in my neighborhood that night. Don't ask me how. Ninja skills, parkour, pure rage. And I made sure everyone was gonna remember this Halloween forever. Fast forward 3 weeks later, the group chat for the neighborhood moms is in absolute chaos. Karen from across the street is pregnant. Her husband got a vasectomy 5 years ago.
Okay, you know what? Okay, maybe it was the dog. Okay, so if the husband can't, impregnate the wife anymore because of the vasectomy, maybe the dog did it. Maybe it was someone else. Maybe the wife has been cheating. You know what? The excuse is that the wife has been cheating on her husband. That's the only explanation. But how, bro? How do you even get into their houses? And if their husband is like sleeping next to the wife, wouldn't they hear you like tossing and turning? Or maybe you have some sort of like syringe and you just like insert your homemade special sauce and then it just, does its thing. You just poke them in the arm and just insert it into their bloodstream and it somehow makes them pregnant.
Steve's wife is pregnant too. Steve's been deployed for 6 months. Half the neighborhood is arguing over DNA tests and nobody can figure out what happened. And me? I'm just sitting here, eating my leftover Reese's, watching the drama unfold like a Netflix series. Will I do it again next year? Depends on the candy situation.
I mean, okay, I highly recommend you do not do it next year. You do it one more year, you will 100% get caught. Actually, you know what? You're probably going to get caught after this. You've just publicly outed yourself. All of this because of some random $2 packet of candies. Like, you could have just gone to the store yourself and bought it. You could have applied for a job, like, made some money, and just bought the candy yourself without having to do the Halloween stuff. Because if you think about it, Halloween is just about getting free candy. But candy is so cheap these days that you can just go to the store and just buy it yourself.
My Netflix subscription expired, so I marched into their headquarters and everyone in there. All right, buckle up.
Whoa, that's your own Netflix subscription. I think that's a you problem. It expired because you didn't pay for another month. That is your fault that you are broke.
All right, buckle up because this is gonna sound insane, but I swear on my now defunct Netflix account, this actually happened. So yesterday, my Netflix subscription expired. No warning, no we'll miss you email, just poof, gone. I tried logging in and they hit me with that evil red banner of doom. Your subscription has expired. Please renew to continue streaming. Oh, I lost it. My inner demon awoke. Something inside me snapped. I grabbed my hoodie, slammed a Red Bull, and told myself, if Netflix wants war, Netflix gets war. Fast forward 40 minutes. I'm standing in front of Netflix HQ, heart pounding, eyes twitching, pure feral energy radiating off me. I stormed through the glass doors like John Wick, but hornier.
Okay. You gotta relax, okay? You can just very easily just renew your subscription. Like, how hard is it to click the renew button? Like, that is the solution to all this. If you just click that button, then you wouldn't have to go full John Wick on them.
Who took away my Stranger Things? I screamed. Some poor intern tried to stop me. I looked him dead in the eye and said, not today, Timothy, before diving balls deep into him.
Whoa, Timothy, bro. It's just Timothy's first day at work. It's his literal first day at work. And he encounters John Wick. You are John Wick. And you just enter him. You brutally diddle him. It's his first day of work. Just let him do his thing. He hasn't even gotten used to it. He's got to hand in a resignation letter tomorrow. He didn't even last 24 hours.
And when I say I everyone in there, I mean it literally and figuratively. I went department to department, unleashing chaos like an unhinged god. Marketing team? I deleted their campaigns and left them with bruises. Finance team? I grabbed one of them by the collar and fricked with no mercy.
Oh my god. Jesus, like, okay, you gotta relax. You actually gotta relax. Why the finance team? It's not their fault that you have no finances. You gotta manage your own finances. Like, and Netflix are trying to make their own finances by charging for subscriptions because they can't do it for free. Just get a job and earn money.
IT department? I changed their Wi-Fi password to ILoveFemboy67. By the time I reached the CEO's office, security had gathered, employees were panicking, alarms were blaring, and someone was live streaming the whole thing on TikTok. I slammed my hands on the CEO's desk and said, voice trembling, "Renew my subscription, or face the baka." The man blinked, looked at me and whispered, "Sir, you could have just used the free trial." I saw red after that. Once I finished, the CEO started gasping for air. When I woke up, I was outside, holding a receipt for a free 1-year Netflix subscription and a restraining order banning me from a 5-mile radius around the building. Worth it.
Okay, I mean, I was gonna say the same thing. I mean, a 1-year subscription for Netflix, that's worth at least, I don't know, like maybe a couple $100. That's not too shabby. That's honestly not too shabby. But at the same time, you're probably gonna get charged with like multiple different layers of charges. And I don't mean like, you know, monetary financial charges, bro. You're gonna get criminal charges for that. The Barker is not...
Would you rather jump out of a plane than shop for health insurance?
Yeah, a lot of people feel that way, but that's okay. Just call Health Markets. They can help make finding a health plan easier. You'll talk to real people who can help you understand all of your ACA health plan options. You know, so you don't leave anything up in the air. Call Health Markets today. And trust me, don't wait.
Barker is not immune to criminal charges.
My classmate stole one, so I stole his virginity and turned his grandpa into a femboy.
Whoa. Jesus. Is that a valid trade? He just stole a stupid crayon. What school, what grade are you even in? A crayon? Not even like a pencil or a pen or a marker? A crayon? And now his grandpa is a femboy. I mean, okay, I'm a little bit curious to see what that looks like. I might search it up. Let's search it up now. Oh my god, okay, so I think there's no like grandpa, like fully grandpa femboys, but I think it's as old as we can get. This is, okay, some random 40, 50, 60-year-old dude. I'm an older person, but try to dress appropriately, femboy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a femboy, honestly. Nothing wrong.
Okay, so this actually happened in the most absurd way. My classmate Henry, yes, the human embodiment of mischief, had the audacity to take my blue glitter crayon. The only blue glitter crayon I had that perfectly matched my galaxy unicorn drawing, and suddenly it's in his grubby little hands like he's Picasso or something. At first, I tried the civilized approach. "Hey, Henry, can I have that back?" He smirked, tossed it in the air, and said, "You snooze, you lose."
Okay, to be fair, that is pretty annoying. That is pretty infuriating when people just steal your stuff and just like refuse to give it back. But I mean, does that really justify this guy diddling him?
Bro, I wasn't about to let a crayon theft slide. So I pulled out my top secret weapon. The reality warping spell of revenge, something I only read about in a cursed subreddit at 3 a.m. Step 1, make your target regret every life choice. Step 2, steal literally the most sacred thing in their existence. Step 3, add chaos for extra flair. Step 1 was easy. I whispered to the universe, "Henry, let's see how it feels to lose something you thought was untouchable." Step 2, I stole Henry's virginity. Yes, it was gone. Poof. 1 second he's smug, the next second he's questioning all of his life decisions and why he ever thought he could take my crayon. Step 3, the chaotic bonus. I cast the Grandpap transformation charm. Suddenly, Henry's grandpa, don't ask why he was there, just roll with it.
Wait, okay, wait. Why was the grandpa there? Is the grandpa some sort of like PDF file just lurking around like some random school or something?
Suddenly, Henry's grandpa, don't ask why he was there, just roll with it, turned into the most flamboyant femboy imaginable. Think glittery crop tops, thigh-high boots, and a single pink streak in his hair. He now answers to Grandpappy and keeps photobombing our Zoom classes while doing choreographed TikTok dances. Henry is now a shell of his former crayon-thieving self. He sits there staring at Grandpappy twerking in the background, clutching my blue glitter crayon like it's the Holy Grail. Meanwhile, I've ascended to legendary classroom status. The moral of the story, never steal my glitter crayons unless you want your life and your family's gender identity permanently altered.
Bro. Grandpappy. I'm actually speechless. I don't even know what to say. Why would you even do this? Why would you think of this? All of this for a stupid blue glitter crayon. Not even like a red crayon.
The neighborhood crackhead lunged at me, so I turned him into a femboy and sold him on Etsy. I live in a sketchy little neighborhood where everyone...
Whoa. What's your store URL? How can I get to your store? Is it in your bio? I kind of want to see what he looks like. Maybe I will purchase.
I live in a sketchy little neighborhood where everyone minds their business, except for this one dude. Let's call him Rico. Rico is, well, he's like a local cryptid. No one knows where he lives, but he appears at 3 a.m. yelling about government conspiracies, anime girls, and how he once fought a raccoon with his bare hands. Classic Rico. Anyway, last night I'm walking back from the corner store with a bag of hot Cheetos and chocolate milk, living my best trashy life, when out of nowhere, Rico lunges at me like a feral possum in heat. He's screaming something about me stealing his aura. At this point, my fight or flight kicked in, and apparently, my brain chose black magic. See, I've been dabbling in some alternative arts lately.
What?
Long story short, I had a transformation hex saved on my notes app. Don't ask why, just accept it. So mid-lunge, I scream the words, clap my hands together, and suddenly, poof, Rico is no longer Rico. Rico is now Rihanna. Pink crop top, cat ears, thigh-high socks, eyeliner sharper than my credit score.
Damn. Okay. What? Okay. You're gonna need to send me that hex. I need that hex. Whatever transformation hex is in your notes app, I need that. I want to try it out. Not on myself, but on maybe I'll try that on myself as well. What if I try to hex someone else, but then it's like the one you sent me was like a self hex, and then I end up being some like random like cat uru girl, like nya ichi ni san nya arigato meow 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
He blinks. I blink. We both stand there for a solid 5 seconds like, did that just happen? Fast forward to today, and I may have listed him on Etsy under handcrafted chaos beings. Someone from Portland bought him in 3 minutes for $275 plus shipping. Now I'm sitting here...
$275? That's not bad. That's actually pretty cheap. I would have thought it would be like at least $3,000. So what is your Etsy store? Like what like okay, just for purely for research purposes, what is your Etsy store?
Now I'm sitting here sipping my chocolate milk, trying to process the fact that I may have invented a new side hustle. Before anyone asks, yes, Rico, now
We use keyword research for advertising on Amazon.
Use the keyword goat milk soap.
When we started getting great results, I was going to be able to help more people and really achieve the visions that I have for my company.
Yes, Rico, now Rihanna, is thriving. The buyer sent me pics. He's got a maid outfit now. I don't know how to feel.
Okay, I mean, you should feel proud that you've rehabilitated him because now he's no longer a crackhead. He's just now a femboy. I don't know which one you'd rather be, but I mean, I think it's much better that he's a femboy rather than a crackhead.
A hater unfollowed me, so I disintegrated his foreskin and turned his sister into an alien. So there's this...
What? How do you know who is unfollowing you? Who keeps track on like who unfollows them? You disintegrated his foreskin. Jesus Christ.
So there's this guy, Kyle, total hater energy, who unfollowed me on TikTok. Like, excuse me? I post banger content, and this dude has the audacity to click unfollow.
I mean, maybe he just uninstalled TikTok and deactivated his account because he didn't want to waste so much time on TikTok compared to, you know, studying at school and getting a job and doing something with their life.
At first, I tried to ignore it. I sipped my iced latte, thought about karma, and went on with my day. But then I remembered my top 5 rule of cosmic justice. Anyone who unfollows me must face immediate and irreversible consequences. So I whispered a little ancient spell I found in a very sketchy Discord server called Total Annihilation for Social Media Offenders. Step 1, humble the hater. Step 2, maximize chaos for dramatic effect. Step 1, Kyle felt a sudden void. Turns out, I disintegrated his foreskin. Yep, poof, gone.
I mean, what if he was circumcised already? Like, what happens then? What gets disintegrated? Does it backfire on you if he's already, like, circumcised? So then, I guess, like, beforehand, you'd have to try and check to see if he has any foreskin left, like any foreskin to begin with, because otherwise if you try to, like, you know, direct the spell towards him and if there's nothing there, it will probably backfire and like disintegrate your own foreskin.
And he had absolutely no idea how it happened. He just screamed, looked around confused, and I could feel the satisfaction radiating from the universe. Step 2, for bonus chaos, I turned his sister into an alien. Don't ask why his sister was involved, that's how these things work. 1 second she's sitting on her bed scrolling TikTok. The next, she's got shimmering green skin, 3 eyes, and a tiny jetpack. She now communicates exclusively via telepathy and occasionally abducts the family for intergalactic experiments. Kyle is now traumatized beyond repair. His sister is off exploring the Andromeda Galaxy. And I sit back, sipping my iced latte, holding my phone like a true TikTok deity. Moral of the story, Never unfollow me unless you're prepared for cosmic consequences.
Okay, if I was logged in and I was following you, bro, okay, maybe I would. Maybe I would. But I guess this is like ultimately a reverse psychology hack because he's saying, don't unfollow me. But like most of the people here don't even follow him to begin with. And so that causes people to follow him for the sake of unfollowing him. But some of them will forget to unfollow him. And so that's how he gains followers. But anyways, shut the frick up about your stupid iced latte. Can you really imagine this guy, like this guy in this situation, this guy telling the story, sipping an iced latte? Could you ever imagine me, for example? Could you ever imagine me sipping an iced latte? What the frick even is an iced latte? Is that coffee? I don't even drink coffee because I am an alpha sigma male. The alpha sigma male drinks milk with strawberry Nesquik.
My high school bully pushed me off the stairs, so I bombed his balls at his graduation. Okay, this is gonna sound insane, but hear me out. Back in sophomore year, I had this dude, Tyler, who made my life a living hell. He was the classic movie-type bully, captain of the basketball team, always surrounded by his group of Dollar Tree minions, and constantly calling me Frog Boy, just because I wore green once. One day I was walking down the stairs, minding my own business, holding my fresh McDonald's fries, when Tyler decided it'd be hilarious to shove me down 14 freaking steps.
That's hilarious. That was hilarious. Nice one, Tyler.
I rolled like a human slinky, face first into the floor. And guess what? He laughed so hard he started choking on his own gum. Teachers didn't care. Principal didn't care. Fast forward 2 years, graduation day. I had healed physically, but emotionally? Nah, the vendetta was marinating like slow-cooked ribs. I knew Tyler was graduating, and I knew I'd get one final shot at revenge. So, I got my hands on a mini bomb launcher. Don't ask how, the less you know, the better.
I think it is important to ask how. How, like, isn't that illegal? That's a weapon.
And carefully engineered it to deliver maximum nut destruction. Tyler walks up to the stage, all proud in his little gown, ready to collect his diploma. The crowd's clapping, the principal's smiling. And me? I'm hiding behind a column like Batman if Batman was petty and slightly unhinged. Boom! I launched a perfectly aimed mini-explosive straight at his balls. You could hear the thwack echo through the auditorium like Zeus himself threw a lightning bolt at his crotch. Tyler folded in half like a busted lawn chair. Everyone gasped. His diploma fell. His mom screamed. I ran fast. To this day, I haven't been caught, but watching the video go viral on TikTok under the hashtag $ballisticjustice, worth it.
Dollar ballistic justice. Do I even want to see that? Okay, it's not even there. There's no video. Okay, I didn't even know what I was expecting. But honestly, it serves him right. It might be a little bit too far, but like serves him right still.